It's so itchy. Okay, don't do that at home, because my whole eye is itchy right now. Peace. Welcome. My name is Cassie. I hope you're having a good day or had a good day wherever you may be in this world. Today I am giving you a one palette tutorial as well as using glitter, but don't worry, I do give you options that you can use in the palette instead of using the glitter that I use, and I do use that shade that I recommend towards the end to show you that you can indeed use that shade instead of using glitter. You don't have to be extra with the glitter. You can just use, you know. So the one palette that we're going to be using today is the Morphe and James Charles palette. But we're focusing on the orangey shades up here. Like these three are our main colors pretty much. And so if you have like a palette that has oranges in it, that has orange shades in it, you can use that. But I like doing one palette tutorials because I hate watching a tutorial where I want to follow and then they bring out 5 different palettes to create one look, and then it's like, well, great, I can't create this look because I don't have a palette. So if you have the James Charles palette, you can create this look even if you don't have the glitter. That's literally my main focus with these one palette tutorials. I do have a complete playlist of one palette tutorials if you wanted to check it out. I had fun creating this look. It focuses on mainly just this. I do want to call it my orangey sunset look. I finally was able to make a sunset look, and if you're asking like, girl, why is there glitter in your eyeshadow if you are doing a sunset look? And hear me out. You know, like golden hour, or like when the sun is setting over the water and the water looks like glowy, and that's the glitter. So this is like what the ocean glow kind of looks like. That's how I interpret it in my mind, my vision. But yeah, I honestly love this look. I wish I had somewhere to go for this look, but the weirdest part is like I was not feeling filming at all. I was not motivated. I didn't want to film, and I was like, you know what? I have not been able to do a sunset makeup look, so I came on camera and I did a sunset makeup look, and I think that I killed it, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I hope that you do like it, and I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that you stick around to subscribe because it's free, and everybody loves free things. I know everybody loves free things, and I upload twice a week, once on Wednesdays and once on Sundays. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look right here, we're about to hit 1000% realness in about 2.2 seconds, and yeah, subscribe. Concealer on my lids today. If you're new to my channel, I do use concealer for priming my eyes, and I'm going to be using this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin concealer, and I'm going to put this all over. I don't use this as regular concealer. I mainly use it for eyeshadow primer. And you just want to make sure that you have a bunch on because it's going to help to create like a seamless blend type of thing. And now that I look really weird, I'm going to be using the Morphe and Jeffree Star Small Sponge, which I think they should still be in stores. Ours got my Ulta got rid of them for a while, and then they got them back, so I don't know. I'm going to take just like a big, huge brush and dipping into that shade Flashback, which is the white shade. So it's going to help the shadows perform better. And brighter, if you will. You don't need to pack on a whole bunch, you just need a little bit, so that way you're able to create a seamless canvas. So that way when you go ahead and apply more powders on top, you can not worry about them skipping or being patchy or anything like that. Just an Just an FYI. With this palette, with using the colorful shades like the pinks and the blues, I'm not really sure about the oranges, but you might want to use something other than a concealer. Personally, I don't really care, but this can sometimes stain your lids. First things first, I'm going to be taking my Luxie 250 Large Eye Blending Brush, and I'm going to be dipping into the shade B, and this is going to be my transition shade. This is the shade that I want to be underneath the orange, so that way the orange is not the only thing that you are seeing. So I'm basically blending it from outer corner to inner corner, And you definitely want to make sure you're using light motions because you don't want it to be super bold. You kind of just want it to be there so that way it can blend with the orange and it's not just a harsh orange thrown at you eye look. This is probably like my 5th time trying to do a sunset eye, and I just have had no idea where I wanted to go with it. So finally I was just like, alright, let me try this for the 5th time. You definitely don't have to blend all over your eyelid. You just mainly want to blend it in your crease and above your crease because again, you want to be able to blend your orange right on top of it and together. Are we loving the fall nails? Because I asked my husband the other day to help me pick out a nail polish color because I have so many nail polish. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like a 5-shelf tree thing that like holds nail polishes, and then I have one in my makeup room which is behind me that way, that holds essential oils, but the one in my bathroom holds nail polishes. So I was just like, hey, like, can you help me choose a nail polish? And he was busy. And he was just like, yeah, crap brown. So I was just like, alright, this is what I got. It's not really crap brown, it's more of like a grayish brown, like a grayish. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M5 1/8 brush, super fluffy brush, and I'll be dipping into the shade 518. Yes, 518, which is like an orangey shade. And actually, I took this palette and I took the other Morphe 35S or 35U, which had orange and the rusted color that I'm going to use too. And this one was a lot more pigmented, so that's why I went with this. But this is a complete orange shade, and we're pretty much going to go right over top of that yellow. But we are going to blend it out completely over the lid. It doesn't matter if you get this part right here because we're going to cut that out. But you pretty much just want it everywhere where the yellow is and all over your lid, pretty much. And this is probably going to take a lot of blending, so if you see a bunch of cutouts, I want to save you the 25 minutes of blending. But makeup is literally all about blending. When I did my husband's makeup, he was like, wow, you take forever blending, and he finally realized how much work it is to get like a flawless makeup look because he realized how much blending is in eyeshadow looks and doing your whole face. Also, the reason why I am not doing my face first today is because I am testing out another foundation and primer, and it's the Becca, the Ever Matte Poreless or something like that, and it's matte. And then I'm also testing out their foundation with it. I know it's not brand new, but I do have oily skin, so I definitely want to try it out, even though I know a ton of brands are coming out with brand new foundations right now. But like the Anastasia one does not interest me because I have oily skin and it's a dewy foundation, like a luminous. So you want to blend this orange from inner corner to outer corner. And basically, if you could see what I told you was the orange was going to blend in with that yellow, so you can kind of see the yellow on the completely outside of it, but it's not everything you're seeing. So once everything is all done, you will be like, okay, I can kind of see the yellow, but it's definitely not the main focus, if that makes sense. For the next brush I'm using, it is the Luxie 131 mini angled brush, and I need the mini angled to go like this up in my outer corner. So the shade that I'm using is Rusted. It's kind of like a reddish pink, but not really because right below it is You're Kidding, which is a red. But it does have like this orange hue to it. Got like a deeper, maybe like they put like 500 splashes of orange and then they put like 20 splashes of reddish pink. I think I know where I'm going with this, but I just want the outer corner to be deeper. I'm going to stamp it on first on my outer corner, and then I will blend it. So when it's on, you can kind of see, I don't even know if you'll be able to see, but it's definitely like a deeper orange. With the orange, it definitely doesn't look reddish or pink. It just looks like a true pumpkin color. And this you kind of want to blend to here. Like the middle of your lid, but not completely the middle. Okay, so we're going to see if this brush is going to work. It's a Luxie 121 mini tapered, and I'm going to use that same shade Rusted, and we're just going to blend a little bit more. Get a ton of product on your brush, and I'm not going to tap it out because I want to stamp all of that color. And then because this brush is also very small and I'm able to focus it in the crease, I am going to put a ton of product on it again and kind of stamp it above my crease and just blend very, very lightly, because this could quickly get very out of hand and become too much. But you literally just want that darker shade, the slightest. So I'm going to take that Superstay Better Skin Concealer and put it right on the back of my hand. And I just want a little bit of it. And I'm going to take this brush. I don't even know what to tell you this is. It's a Summit brush. Ugh, I just dug this in my eyeshadow. This is a Summit brush, and I got this from Hobby Lobby. And it's a Princeton Short Liner 10-0. I feel like this will be the easiest to kind of line where I want this to be, because it's going to help me just to go in afterwards and grab that brush and put a bunch of other products. So I want it a little bit above my crease so that way it's not stuck right in here. So I'm going to continue to look down so that way I can see where my crease actually is. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Real Techniques accent brush and I'm going to be dipping that into the rest of my concealer and just carving out the rest of my eye. So I'm not going to do a super harsh line right here. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little bit messy, but I don't want it to be just a super harsh line. Okay, and then I'm going to take that Princeton brush again and just take any extra concealer and kind of even out that one line that we first started with, because the brush could have messed it up. Okay, honestly, this was the easiest cut crease type of thing I've ever done with this, so I may never stop using that. That was honestly really, really easy, so I'm actually pretty excited. My makeup wipe right now, and I'm going to clean up this area. Take my Luxie 245 small shader. I didn't know this was going to be a Luxie brush video. And I'm also going to take this liquid sugar base and this EK Sugar Cane, and the style is Fine. They have like super fine, something fine, and ultra fine. Don't listen to me. But this is kind of like a goldish, and I want to do like the goldish glitter here because it can kind of be like when the sunset comes up, like super sparkly gold in the water. It's kind of where I'm going with this. But if you do not have this glitter or a gold glitter or a yellow glitter or anything like that, you could always use the shade So Good or the shade Wick. So Good is this one right here, and it is shimmery. And then this one is a little bit more shimmery and deeper, but it's completely up to you. I'm sure somebody at least has glitter, but I definitely just wanted to give you that option. The way you want to use this product is put the glitter in the cap, and then you want to saturate, don't soak your brush with this liquid because it can get messy real quick. Also, if you're watching this and you need a sign, sis, go wash your makeup brushes because I gotta do that when I'm done with this. But I'm gonna put this glitter everywhere where my concealer is. Definitely set that concealer before you go in with this glitter because it's definitely settling into the concealer and you don't really want that to happen. Okay, so since it kind of settled into the concealer, I am going to go ahead and put a little bit more glitter. If you notice, I kind of leave the top of this blank. We are going to go in with something else. So where the concealer and eyeshadow meet, kind of leave that the way it is because I have an idea. We have the glitter on already and we cut the crease. I am going to take this Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and I'm going to take the two shades, Anna Nicole and Flamethrower. Anna Nicole is like a red, but with a very orange undertone. Like, it's more orange than it is red. And the Flamethrower is kind of just like a orange shade. So I'm going to put this on the back of my hand, and I'm going to mix them both. But if you don't have the liquid lipstick or any paint or anything like that that is an orange shade, you can always go in with the rusted color and do the same thing that I'm doing without the liquid lipstick. So I'm going to take this one. This is a Princeton Velvet Touch 5.0 spotter brush. This one is super fine, very, very tiny. And basically what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to line that cut crease. So you'll be able to you won't be able to see the concealer underneath, but you'll be able to see this line. in my inner corner. You probably can't tell, but I am pointing this out just like I did with the concealer. And if you're wondering, Jeffree Star's liquid lipsticks are eye safe. Now I'm gonna have to go in with another tight brush and pack on that color. So I'm gonna be using this Real Techniques shading brush. It looks like this, and I'm dipping into Rustic. And I'm also gonna dip into Your Kidding, which is like a legit red, but the Rustic is gonna take over. And I'm going to deepen up that outer space and just take like a random fluffy brush that has no product on it and use it to blend. And then you want to take something that's kind of like probably that shader brush, that slanted angled brush, and you want to blend it into the concealer and glitter. And the easiest way to not make this look like a super harsh line is we're going to use some of the glitter from the palette. So we're going to use that Wig shade, which is like the deeper shimmer. And we're just going to flick it out from the glitter. This is probably where it's going to get messy, just because we want this to kind of blend with the other colors. As you can see, it's not necessarily a super harsh line anymore. It's kind of just like there and blended. So now that is finished, which actually kind of is not finished, let me take a super dense brush. So I don't know, this is a very small brush, and I'm dipping into the shade B, and I'm going to put that right in my inner corner. I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara, my falsies, and the rest of my face off camera, and then I will be back to apply the bottom lash line. I'll be back in 2.2 seconds. What I'm going to do with my lower lash line is in my waterline, I'm going to be using this NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner, and it is in the shade Vivid Halo, which is like a yellow. And I did do the yellow in my inner corner as well as do the yellow for my base, if you remember. I'm going to line my waterline with this, and it's going to be just like a pop of yellow pretty much. Oh shoot. I got it in my eyeball. Brush that we're going to be using is that slanted brush, the Mini Angled Luxie 131. And I'm going to dip into the shade 518, which is the orange shade. And we're going to tuck this on our lower lash line as close to the waterline as possible. Literally as close as possible. But you want to make sure that it's connecting to this outer corner right here, where it is on top of your eye, pretty much, eyelid. It's easier for you to stamp first and then blend. You do you. We're not going too crazy for the lower lash line, just something to tie it all in. And then I'm going to take some mascara, which I'm using the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara, which is it's like better than sex on like mega steroids. It's ridiculous. Just take my pinky finger and take the shade Ring Light and put it right underneath my brow bone, just the tiniest bit. It's going to help to give the appearance of a lifted brow bone. That is it for this completed makeup tutorial. I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I hope that you subscribe if you haven't already. And if you did, thank you very much. Again, I hope that you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and I will see you in my next one.